Hi, I am in social isolation, actually quarantine, because I just I think we took 5 days getting up here to Haida Gwaii from Baja. And we had to go through California and we had to go through Oregon and Washington State and BC, which has almost the highest cases in Canada of the corona 19 virus. So I came and arrived yesterday, moved in all the stuff we shopped so that we wouldn't go to any local grocery stores. And when we shopped off island, we made sure we used hand sanitizer, mask, and when we got home and after we unloaded, we made sure we washed our hands and wiped those particles or packages up. And I jumped in the shower, washed all my travel bugs away, I hope. But anyway, we're here for 14 days inside the house. Tom is antsy, and good thing we live on Haida Gwaii where we have a yard, a nice big yard, and he's out raking leaves. He might go on his boat, but when he does go on his boat, he won't be fishing with anybody. He'll go out alone and be self-isolating. So we're basically in quarantine. So I was suggesting to someone that they should teach us how to play ukulele, and uh, and then I got to thinking, well, I'm not. Um, I can entertain too and teach. So I'm in the middle of a robe. It's a chief's robe. In the old days, they were produced. The They were made out of mountain goat wool, and we in Haida Gwaii would have to trade with the mainland people because all of the islands along our coast, even the large ones like Admiralty Island and Vancouver Island, all did not have mountain goat wool, and we wore mountain goat wool clothing. And so, in order for us to weave our wool clothing, we had to trade with the mainland for the wool, and we did. And so our chiefs would wear these big, beautiful, magnificent mountain goat wool robes. And the earliest robes were a geometric patterned robe, and they believed that it was the women who did all of the work, as far as the designing, even, and then weaving those designs into the robe. But then the second style is the what we in the Tlinkits and the Haidas share this word nahin. I think the Tlinkits pronounce it a little bit different, but I like to refer to this weaving as nahin, and that is well known throughout the world, and never did stop being woven by our people. And it was the Chilkat people, the northern Tlingit people, who kept that art going even past all of the epidemics, past all of the cultural changes. That they kept the chief's robes of their area, the Chilkat area. They kept that viable and alive, and we are very thankful for that, because then researcher Cheryl Samuel was able to research the techniques and the history of the Nahin, and then she discovered that there was even an earlier chief's robe, and that was the geometric robe. So what I'm working on now is a blue and black uh, robe with the white being the highlight. And um, I chose blue because blue is a really very, very prestigious color in our cultures. The blue was the prerogative of our chiefs, and so these robes were the traditional colors were not blue, though, for the geometric robes. The traditional color was black, white, and gold for the highlights, yellow for the highlights. And but the Nahin, that robe has the royal blue in it, and it's a very blue, turquoise kind of a blue. And some people would thought that it came from the oxidation um, of the copper oxides, and but there is another source of blue that is more of a biological blue. Um, it starts with a V. I can't remember the name of it, but we also use that. And then in Haida Gwaii, we have a blue clay that our carvers and our painters always used our blue clay, and they're very, very recognizable, unique color in that it's a blue green, kind of grayed down blue green. And that was our Naden Harbor blue. But anyway, I want to get to weaving. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to share this as I go along. And I'm a painter as well as a weaver. And I used to love to watch that painter who was so calm in his talking as he painted. And, oh, I'm going to put a bird here, and his voice was very calming, and it was fun to watch, because in his talking he would just be talking as he's thinking and painting. And anyway, I'm going to try to do that. When I weave, I usually weave with no music and no TV, and just quiet. But I often sing and hum to myself, and so you'll see me doing that. But I'll also talk to you a little bit about every little thing that I feel needs to be said while I'm weaving, and I'll try to make it as relaxing as possible. But if you are a weaver and you are interested in this traditional weave, I welcome you to take my broadcasts or my videos as maybe just a demonstration of these techniques, and I'll just try to share things as I go along. So I just want to welcome you, and this is just from my phone, so I don't know how much storage or what I can really do, because I've never done this before, but I do want to share. So welcome.